ran away with the spoon. You know, reading to our little people is fundamental. We know that. We know that mommy-child time, that listening to the voice, that being together, that body-on-body touch, that sharing the pictures, that opening up the world of magic to our little people is fundamental to creating a great bond, but also to getting the brain moving and exploring the world. And this is called the Binks and Books Nighttime Bedtime Book and Cozy Blanket. What I love is that you're not just getting the book or just getting the blanket. You're actually receiving both for a Black Friday sale price of $22.96. It's my pick of the show because I'm the daughter of a writer. I've been a journalist for forever. I'm obsessed with words. I'm a voracious reader, and I believe that there aren't that many things that are more important than reading and exploring our world. And so we've got 4 books for you to choose from. 200 of these have already been ordered in our show, and I want you to know right off the top that you will be getting an 18-page hard page book. Right? So your little person can touch, those fingers can be on it, they can flip the page with you, you know, as they get a little bit older, so you'll get that quality type of book. And then you're also going to get a blanket. So you get the Hey Diddle Diddle and the blanket, and I'll show you the blankets in just a minute, but both pieces, or this one, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, I mean, you remember the hand movement that goes with the Itsy Bitsy Spider and the blanket. So I want to make sure that you see the blanket, and I'll show you those as well. Or you also have Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. That is our most popular already. 200 of these have been spoken for. And the blanket going with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And then we also have, finally, this is Hush Little Baby. With the bears on it. The item number is T37164. It's 5 easy payments of $4.59. And just to share with you, the Hush Little Baby comes with the bears that is so incredibly pretty. I mean, look at how cute that is. Imagine being wrapped up with your little person in this, or wrapping your little person in that. The Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star one, I don't think I have an extra one in that, but I'll show you the spider one in a big way. Look at the Itsy Bitsy Spider. How fun is that spider? Super fun. And then the cow jumped over the moon. The blue, which is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. Swaddling your little baby in a beautiful blanket. It comes like this, packaged beautifully. So if you want to do a build to, ship to, and this is what's coming to someone's door, a new baby, a new mom, somebody who you just feel like they want to get really close to their child, which basically is everybody, this is what you're going to be sending them for that 5 easy payments of $4.59. So it's back. We've got all of them available. Price goes up at the end of the day. I'm going to welcome in my guest. Her name is Elizabeth Warner. She's an expert with toys. She's always on national television shows talking about what the favorites are every single year. And I will share with you, Elizabeth, right off the top. In addition to the wood balancer, this is my favorite, but this is my heart. You know what I mean? Like opening the world of reading to your child and getting that closeness and that quiet time and that routine is priceless.
Yes, I totally agree. And as a mom, I was telling you this on the phone earlier. I love that time with my children. Every night before bed, we would read, and we would read for hours and hours. And eventually they developed their skills of reading, and they would read to me. And that's what these books are going to do for our little ones. Now, they all do come with that delicious blanket. I'm covered up in one. But I'd love to, Rachel, if you'd like to take a little tour of the book.
Sure,
because
please.
They do start off with the traditional nursery rhymes and songs that we all know and love, but they're all inspired by those, but they have their own development and twists in the stories that are really lovely. So we know Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. We love the verses and enjoy reading these so much. But what we learn in this story is that to the mother that is writing this story, the child is actually the star. So twinkle, twinkle, little star, you give the greatest gift by far. I see the glory of the skies when I see the whole world through your eyes. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, you give the greatest gift by far. So as you read these, I know that one made me melt. So as you read these, they're inspiring, they're full of love and warmth. So yes, you'll hear those traditional phrases, rhymes, and songs that you know and love, but they then continue to develop on through the stories. And of course, as you're reading all 18 gorgeous pages, you and your little one can be snuggled up together under these delicious, delicious blankets. Brought to us, by the way, by the American Blanket Company. Rachel, they're a family-owned company. They've been in business for over 50 years. They are known in the textile industry for high-quality, gorgeous items, and these are just deliciously soft.
You know, they're super, super soft. If you're familiar with our Berkshire blanket brand, this feels like a velvet soft. So it is, if you can come in close, I'm not sure if you can, but it is uber, uber soft. And it is what you think of when you think of baby blanket. It's how we always want to be covered. I love the Itsy Bitsy spider. I love the magenta color of it. This blanket is, you know, is basically about 2 feet by 3 feet. So it's nice and big for your little person. It matches the book perfectly. So they're in that blanket and you're reading the book. And you know what I gotta share with you? I said this to Elizabeth, in this virtual world we're in, maybe if you're a grandma, you get 2 sets. And you keep one and you send it to the little person you'll be reading with, and then you go on a Zoom call. Get the mama to set up the baby, you know, mama and child on the Zoom call, but you read the book and they get to go through the book with you. So we're trying to make the best of virtual moments, right? Or maybe the other way of doing that is grandma keeps the book, get the mama and the baby wrapped up in the blanket, and you do a Zoom call and you just read the book over Zoom. So you can still get that closeness. And if you're a mom, then you're gonna do it, or you're a dad, you're gonna do it yourself in person. But this is $22. I saw this and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the price, because you look at it, it is a hardbound book and a super cozy blanket, wrapped beautifully, wrapped like you went to the library and picked up a library book for $4.59. You still get a holiday return policy on this. You're not going to return it. It's going to be one of the favorite books of the little people. And then, Elizabeth, I love that you were sharing with me, initially you're reading this book to your little person, and then there's going to be the day when they're flipping those hardback pages and your child reads that book to you, because they're so used to that ritual that you've had at nighttime, that they get cozied up in their little blanket. So you're choosing Hey Diddle Diddle, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or Hush Little Baby. And Hush Little Baby sold out, and it's just now back in stock. It's T37164. Over 1,000 of these have been picked up. I know it's hard to shop this year, but that's why we have folks like Elizabeth with us. She is a toy expert, and she's curating and bringing the best that there is out there and bringing it to us so that we can deliver it right to your door. Or you can put it on your bill and send it to somebody, and it's delivered, no contact, right to their door, like their favorite story and their favorite blanket. They're long distance hugs that we're really about doing, and that's why we're so thrilled to be able to bring this opportunity to you. But the price goes up at the end of the day, just like everything right now in our Black Friday sale prices. Elizabeth Warner, thank you so much. I so appreciate this. I love that you're bringing my new favorite blanket and my favorite characters. And I'm like, Itsy Bitsy Spider, crawl up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Thanks, Elizabeth. Also,